Hello, everyone, and happy Monday. Welcome to Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. My name is Anna Hill.
And I'm Fuljens Henry.
Happy Canada Day and happy 4th of July weekend, everybody. Thank you so much for being here with us. Today on ENN, we're going to be talking about what's happening in the world of Ecamm. We're also going to be talking about the masterclasses and challenges that are going on next week, as well as we have 3 trivias today. We have member questions and more. Fuljens.
Yeah, definitely. And let's start off by saying what's up to the fam. Thank you for tuning in. We have Ben. Yes, we are live. Ben, very good to see you here.
All right. So let me change the comment color here so that we can see what is happening.
It was so funny that we were literally on our tech check saying, let's see what font will change the moment we go live. And that's what happened. That is so funny.
Look at this.
In the meantime, Micah, hello. Good to see you here. Saeed, on a 1 a.m., thank you for joining us here.
I'm trying to pick what color I'm going to choose. Let's see.
It's so funny. Everything is changing.
Yeah, and it's not even retrograde. I don't know if I chose that color, but we might just want to have to change it later. You know what? Let's do purple because for the theme that we have going on, maybe purple will be better. Let's go with purple.
That is so funny. That is so funny.
And that is what happens.
And the thing is with our LinkedIn tech check, we cannot tech check the comments, although we had the placeholder with this kind of similar font color was purple and whatnot. That was there.
It was there.
When we go live, it changes. What is going on?
That's what happens. So let's take it back.
That is too funny.
Right, let's go back to the top.
How is it now, Paul? Let me know, please, in terms of the audio, the volume.
Okay, whose volume
Saeed,
is?
hello. My volume is lower, Paul was saying.
Okay. Ben the Solar Guy, hello. How are you? Nice to have you here. Aw, are we really? Thank you so much. That's so nice. Okay, so Fuljens, you're George, hello.
Hello.
Hey. Hello,
Good
Valerie.
to see you.
We're going and okay, any new updates? Yes. Oh my gosh, Ben, do type in the comments. What was the last update you had on Ecamm? Because we have tons of updates that have happened. So we're not sure.
Yes.
So let us know and then we will take it from there.
Well, Ben says, I know the team was working on upgrades for Zoom. So that was before this release. So yes.
Oh my gosh, you are in the right place at the right time because we have so much to cover. And there have been so many great updates and information about Ecamm for Zoom and Fuljens.
Yeah, Ecamm for Zoom is released, Ben, and it is an epic release. All you have to do is, if you have Ecamm already installed, just update it and you will have those features. You can now implement Ecamm is literally built in. Zoom is literally built into your Ecamm. It's amazing. It is amazing. We're going to have, there's so much content coming up. There's content already existing on the Ecamm Live YouTube channel on how to use Ecamm for Zoom. There's going to be upcoming content on BuildingBlocks, which is back this week, this Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, in terms of graphics and overlays that you can use for Ecamm for Zoom. You can bring 8 guests from Zoom into your Ecamm. You could basically, at this point, you may not even need Zoom webinar because you can basically build your own Zoom webinar inside of Ecamm Live. That's how awesome it is. Make sure you update your Ecamm to the latest version of Ecamm, and you'll now have Ecamm for Zoom.
That is right. And again, we're going to be designing, we're getting ahead of ourselves here, but we're going to be on Wednesday. We're going to be designing just exclusive Ecamm for Zoom graphics. And just like Fuljens mentioned, it's going to have a focus on webinars. We have been watching a lot of webinars lately so that we can make the best and give you all who are heavy Zoom users nice graphics that will help with make it look like webinars if you don't have that feature. So Ecamm for Zoom is what's up.
Definitely.
Ecamm for Zoom is what's up. So yeah, so Fuljens, do we have any questions in the comments? Questions in the comments.
Tatiana, hello, good to see you here.
Tatiana.
We have a question from Ben and from Saeed, actually. If you want to take a look.
Oh, okay. Well, I will go with a cue right here to find them out.
There's no Q's. Guys, please put your Q's, colons in front of your,
Listen,
your questions. Moving forward.
Well, Saeed had a question, so I was able to pull his up. So here we go. All right, let's see.
Philosophical. No, but Paul is right. It's Ecamm for Zoom, and I'm pretty sure there's tons of technical reasons why it's Ecamm for Zoom and not the other way around, in addition to branding reasons.
Okay, so who's the other question for so I can find it?
Ben.
So let me search for his name. Ben.
It was right above Saeed's.
Okay. Is this it?
Yeah. Love your background. I would love to meet you guys. I live in Connecticut. You had your last camp in Massachusetts. Yes. And yeah, we're not too far from Connecticut. We're in upstate New York. And we also have Ecamm Creator Camp coming up in October again. So this is the year 2 for Creator Camp. However, it is sold out, Ben. Jeff C is actually hosting a contest, and for your chance to win one of, I believe, 20 tickets to attend this year's Creator Camp.
Yeah.
And Mr. Moderator, if you have that link, please share that with Ben in the chat. So if you're interested in attending this year's Creator Camp and winning a ticket from Jeff C, that will be your chance because it is officially sold out. It's sold out really quick.
Yeah, and thank you for the background feedback. This is actually from Capshow, the 21-day challenge, content habit challenge that is going to start next week, and we have all about it. We're sharing all about it today. So we are actually using all of the graphics from the challenge. So all of the colors that you see here and all of that is inspired by the 21-day content habit challenge.
Right, and just to add on to that, the background is the Capshow background, but all the graphics you see here was inspired by Capshow, but they were all built inside of Ecamm using Ecamm's shape and text overlays.
Oh, yes. Okay. So for those of you, and in the comments, please, by a show of hand, how many of you joined the Creating Out Loud series, the 3 days? How many of you joined it? I have so many questions about it. I was able to watch day 1 and 2, missed day 3, but day 1 and day 2, they were so refreshing. They were very refreshing, and the information and the way the information was delivered was very, I don't know how to call it. It was just almost like permissive. Right? It's almost like he was giving us permission to do whatever in a professional way, right? So I want to know about you, what you felt about it. Have you been able to implement anything from the advice that they shared? Or are you thinking about implementing some of them, including the games, right? So Fuljens, I'm going to start with you while the fam shows up.
Another word for it can be reinforcement, because it's all relatable content and relatable conversation that was being had at Creating Out Loud, the struggles and challenges that we go through as creators and whatnot, as on-camera professionals, whether it's imposter syndrome or just getting stuck in our heads and not releasing content and creating because of playing the what if game and all those things like that, and holding ourselves back, right? Because all those things, all they do is hold us back, and we're not being able to be our true selves and releasing the content that we were we're blessed and gifted to be able to create. So it's just good reinforcement. It's like for people to hear those things, people know that they're not alone. They're not the only ones thinking those things. They're not the only ones going through those challenges. A lot of us go through those type of challenges, and it's like people that you look up to go through those things as well, because it's always going to be some type of what if, or oh, I'm not going to do this because this person is already doing that, so what's the value in me doing it, and vice versa. So we're not alone in that type of mindset. And it's great to have a type of support system to be able to talk about those things.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Thank you for sharing that, Fulgence. And yeah, it's exactly what it is. And that's what I was almost, mentioned, is like permission to be ourselves, permission to make mistakes, permission to get inspiration, permission to try things, permission to just fail and pick up again, right? And learn from it. And there's a lot of things that happen, and growing up, and people will say, well, don't do that, or you're not. And there was all these things that we grew up with that is kind of hard to let go of as an adult. But it's just trying and doing those repetitions that are going to help us. And then also tuning into amazing content from great people and speakers like they were. So let's go to the comments and see what the fam is sharing. Let's see. Fulgence, do I have anything to highlight while I look through? We have, Maggie, love to create out loud classes. Awesome. And Paul just added the catch the replay.
Yes.
So you cannot join anything that is before 1 a.m. his time.
Totally understandable.
Okay, and then we have I'm sorry. What was it going to pull up? Oh, Tatiana's was going to pull it up. Posted something a little bit funny today about some bad news. Felt inspired to just be my true self. Also, I do improv with my students to help them think fast. Awesome. Yeah. Hope you feel so much better.
Yeah. Sorry about the injury, Tatiana.
Yeah. Hello, Kate.
Hello. Good to see you here.
The replay it's a must watch for real. So along with so many things happen and they wanted to, you should definitely watch it to see all the things that happened. That was like a great, it was awesome. It was amazing.
Oh, and also for those of you who are looking for day 2, you will not find day 2 in the live section. If you're not going directly to the playlist, you'll find it under videos. There was a little mishap, so it's not going to be under the live category, but you'll find it under the videos category.
There we go. All right. So not related, but related. You guys, how would you use Ecamm for TikTok or Instagram?
Yeah.
I mean, I would say you will use it as you will use, depending on the content it is that you would like to show, right? So it will be vertical, and then you decide which content. Is that what you mean? Or you mean like multi-streaming? Clarify your question, Ben, the solar guy.
Right. And then for multi-streaming, you can't do it, or streaming, you cannot do that for TikTok. You can do it for IG. I don't know like how far back of the updates, Ecamm updates you are, Ben. But now Ecamm now allows you already had this feature to go to live stream to Instagram, but you also have a feature to actually pull comments from Instagram as well. So that is a fairly recent Ecamm live update. And of course, in Ecamm, you can switch from this view. You can't do it while live, but you could switch your dimensions to 12 format. And you could switch to vertically. And actually what's cool about our comments scene, Miss Hill, is that we're kind of like vertical. So if we're saying anything here, we can actually repurpose this section right here vertically.
And say hello, fam. Hello. Awesome fun things.
Hello, Matt. Good to see you here.
Miss Jill. Hello. Oh my gosh. Hi. You are so welcome. You're so welcome, Tatiana. So yes, Fulgence is like a great point, right? So it will be perfect for vertical if we're gonna do it. I mean, obviously, the comments are a little bit wider than the vertical. So we will have to adjust the comments to be actually vertical
Yeah,
on
now we're just
this.
saying just this section,
Oh, just
just the
us.
camera overlays. Yeah, just us.
Got it. Pretty
Yeah.
cool. Pretty nice. Okay. So, all right. Any other Miss Jill? We love you too. Bonita cosa. Okay. Hello, Bonita cosa. Welcome, and you new here. It's a nice flower. Okay, so Fuljens, let's continue. And thank you so much, Fan, for sharing the Creating Out Loud. Now we have, as you heard, we have Building Blocks coming up this Wednesday, right before the 4th of July. So it's going to be great because you're going to have
Yes.
content to work on if you're not celebrating or like to stay in your house. So we're going to be covering everything about Ecamm for Zoom graphics. We're going to give you great stuff, great layouts that you can use for webinars style. You can use for 2 guests, 1 guest. You can use solo, just yourself. Comments is going to be fun. So come ready to learn with us
Yeah.
on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, you know what's cool about those type of graphics, and and just in the spirit of repurposing content and the capsule challenge and whatnot, is that though with those type of scenes, you can repurpose it for so many things, like directly inside of Ecamm, swapping out a screen share overlay with a camera overlay, or with Ecamm for Zoom, the active speaker overlay, or just anything, right? A web widget, right? So like you can just keep the same shape, the same dimensions, and swap it out and create multiple different scenes off of one template, which is really, really cool. So we can't wait to get into that with you all this Wednesday.
Yeah. And I never experienced I experienced the Zoom meetings. I didn't really experience the webinar aspect of things. So I was a panelist on a webinar, and I'm like, I want to be bigger in the screen, and its screen was like this big. So I was like, there has to be a way. I'm like, Fuljens, we're going to design graphics for webinars so that the text can look great and that the panelists can look awesome and people can see them. And this is, of course, right? So you have the text, that you have the bigger window. So Fuljens, we call that like spotlighting. Is that what it is? On webinars, so you have the screen, right? Spotlighting.
You can spotlight a person to keep them pinned and, as you say, like full screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So once they have the presentation at the bottom, the bottom, and then the panelists are like this big on the top. I'm like, no, no, you need to see
so
the people
that's Zoom
you're talking to.
That's Zoom.
So we're gonna fix that for you. Okay, we're gonna fix that for you. You're gonna be able to have Zoom meetings and Zoom webinar style, or even webinars, and have your panelists looking good, and your graphics, your text or presentations looking great as well. So yeah, that is coming up on Wednesday. So, all right. So what do you say we go over the amazing challenge that's coming up next week? Starting, here we go. 21-day content habits challenge. Fuljens.
Yes. Oh, this is going to be great. This is going to be great. This is happening in the 21-day content habit challenge community. It is Ecamm and Capshow. If you do not know about Capshow, definitely check it out. We have the links for you in the chat. You are going to be able to create so much amazing content using this platform. We were able to test this out, and we also have our friends from Capsule joining us live on ENN next week to share more updates about that. But it is so awesome. A while back, we were able to use one of our LinkedIn tech checks, and just the amount of content that we're able to create off of that one tech check, and the way it's able to basically lay everything out for you and create content that you wouldn't have thought of,
Yeah.
And it's so cool. So you're going to be able to get a free trial of Capshow. If you're not already an Ecamm Power user, you're going to get a free trial of Ecamm as well, and see how you could use these two together. There's going to be morning motivations from Doc and Deirdre of Capshow. Actually, no, Jenny, right? Is it Jenny that's going to be
They're
joining
both
Doc?
they're both gonna
Yeah,
be there. So Jenny's
the
gonna be
Cap
doing
Show team.
the motivation with Doc.
Hmm.
But for every day, there is a theme, right? So you're gonna learn how to use Capshow Next Gen, and then you're gonna learn how to use Ecamm as well. Then there's going to be a fireside chat, and you're gonna get, this is what Fuljens was just talking about, the
Jenny.
Monday motivation with Doc and Jenny. And
Yes.
then there's also going to be a networking aspect of things, which is amazing because that's when you get to meet different people. And this is going to be new group that you will be able to network with because it's going to be in the Cap Show Facebook group. So there's going to be a whole different fam, right? And then
Yes.
here on ENN, we're going to highlight those the homework, right? The what you create here on ENN. We're going to be doing that, and also on Building Blocks, we're
Building
going to be
Blocks.
creating. So it's going to be pretty awesome. You will have repurposing down after this 21 days, which is why
Yeah.
it's a content habit.
Definitely. And just to test up the platform, I have in the queue on our Cap Show Next Gen. In the queue, I just dropped a news flash, a news flash that we do every week. And it's just like, what is it? Those videos are usually under 2 minutes, 1 to 140 tops, right? So we're gonna try to repurpose that and see what kind of ideas this thing generates, because we do cover a lot of little, quick news flash updates in the news flash. It's a news flash, right? So it'll be interesting to see how Cap Show processes that information and generates what type of content it's going to generate off of that information. So we're going to do that later on and see how that works after the show. So that'll be interesting to see.
Yeah. And speaking of Newsflash, here's a question for you all. How many of you know that we put out a Newsflash with what's coming up in Ecamm in regular? How many of you just do a hand or a thumbs up on the comments so that we know? Because we have a follow-up question. We have a follow-up question. So this Newsflash is posted on LinkedIn as well as on YouTube, right? So let us know if you do. I'll have some music here and I'll be looking at the comments while you do. But yeah, because we have a question based on that. Thank you for the reminder, Fuljens. Yes. All right. So Ben the Seller Guide Capshow. Listen, Capshow is a software that allows you to repurpose your content, whether it is videos or audio, and to anything that you want, basically. Like, they just gives you so many different options, and you can learn, and you will learn if you join the challenge, all about it starting on July 15th. So you just go ahead and register, and the link will be in the comments so that you can receive all the information about it, and the themes are going to be happening every day, every week.
Yeah, and it generates content specifically for specific platforms, whether it's LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram, and it tailors the content for each platform, and it just delivers it all in minimalistic fashion, nice, clean, simple to understand, easy to follow, easy to just pick up and go and create content. You're gonna love it. And you're
Yep.
getting a 30-day free trial in this challenge.
That's right. That's incredible. And if, I know some of you, right? Some of you do not have Ecamm yet. Some of you do watch the show because you know ENN is so awesome, right? You come here, but you don't have Ecamm yet. You will get a 30-day also on Ecamm. So you will get a 30-day both on Ecamm and on Capshow to try it out, to join the challenge, right? So you will have that
Yes.
there. And as Fuljens was mentioning, we have coming up on the 8th, which is next week, we have Deirdre and we have Jenny coming up from Capshow to talk about the challenge with us. So, yep,
Yeah.
that is going
It's
to
gonna be
be, yeah, right?
Yeah. Any additional questions you have about Cap Show itself and the upcoming challenge, get your questions ready, because we're looking forward to having a great conversation with Jenny and Deirdre.
Yeah, and look at this link is going to be there so you can check it out, and here's where you can sign up. Here it is. In 13 days. Yes, sign me up. You should definitely be signed up for. This is going to be great. And you know what? As I'm joining a lot of different webinars on a lot of different content out of the Ecamm Live community, I'm like, oh my gosh, because typically they do give you the content at no cost, but then to catch the replay, you have to invest. And obviously, if the content is so great, you will invest in it, right? Because you want to catch the replay. I found myself paying for content because I wasn't able to watch the entire information, the entire webinar, and it was amazing. But here at Ecamm, I mean, creating out loud was amazing. Great information. Not even Zoom, the Ecamm for Zoom with Kat. And what was it? We're going to do a whole podcasting, right? Starting podcast. The whole thing is free. Replays are free too. And then Cap Show and challenge, right? The content habit challenge.
Yeah.
All free. I mean, it's, you know what? It's awesome. I just love Ecamm for everything.
So much value. So much value, right? And then if you're not investing in the pro account, why aren't you, right? Because that pro account alone, that annual fee that you pay, it gives you so much more, right? Because you'd be paying so much more for all these courses and whatnot. And on top of that, if you're not an Ecamm user, you're still able to just hop on the live stream, go into a playlist, and still access the content. So
amazing. It's incredible. We have a trivia coming up, but before then, we are going to check the comments. Where am I? Fuljens, where am I? So where am I? So Johnny,
hello. Good to see you here. Yes.
Hello, Johnny. Every time I see ENN graphic, I trash all my graphic and start over. Listen, you have to wait till Wednesday. Wednesday's gonna be your day, Johnny. Yes. So Ben, who are you asking? For the microphone?
We can just go ahead and answer that real quick.
Huh?
I know which microphone are you using?
I'm using the amazing Lewitt 440.
Yes, and this is the Shure SM7B. There was a question from Micah up ahead after Bonita Cosa saying hello. How can I pick the person that can be on my guest? Is there a special guest I can request? I think I have. How can I pick?
The find, like you're trying to find someone to be a guest on your show, Micah? Is that what it is? A lot of fam members like practicing. So you just have to, Paul, do correct me if I'm missaying this, right? But go into the Ecamm Live community and just mention that you are looking to practice. And if someone wants to join you, and people will let you know. They will comment on it.
Yeah, let them know about the show that you're looking for guests. I'm pretty sure that should be fine to request that in the community.
Yeah, so a lot of you have been getting a lot of compliments on your hat there, Mister
Johnny. Thank you so much.
M3 Live, hello, the famous when sharing. Can you see my screen?
Can you see my screen? Exactly. Oh my gosh, exactly. And that's so cool about Ecamm for Zoom. You have full control over that because you set the stage on how you want the screen to look, when you want the screen to appear, how big you want it to take over everybody's other screen, all that good stuff.
So you see, thank you, man. Who's go? I love that Anna and Fuljens are fixing the internet. Well, fixing streaming with Zoom. Yeah.
Yes.
And yes, thank you, Paul. There's a private challenge Facebook group that you will get access to once you register.
Yes.
So once you register, all of that. And it's so, you have to do it. You have to. Even if you cannot, just register and then later you can catch the replay. And then you will get all the information so that you can join it.
And we have a great testimonial from Matt. Matt, that ice cream looks so good, by the way. So
Where am I? Where am I going?
Right below, click on the notification bell under Micah. Or at least on my end, that's where it shows.
This?
Yes, yes.
I gotta say, all this great business development from Ecamm this year has really boosted my channel's business. Yes. Agree, man. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing
Absolutely.
that. And
Absolutely.
M3 Live, Fuljens.
I love Ecamm. I meant that Ecamm sharing means no more can you see. Exactly. That's great.
Yep.
That is the cost of Ecamm for Zoom alone. It's worth
For
the
real.
cost of Ecamm.
And there you go, Micah. There you go.
There you go.
That's the fam for you. And look at this too. You see?
Johnny. Yep. There you go.
Yes.
All you gotta do is ask. That's it.
Jeremy.
There you go. What's
Aw,
up?
M3 Live. We love you too.
We love you. Yes, we do.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Ben the Solar Guy, there's so much content on that.
So much.
So much on Ecamm Live YouTube channel. Just go have fun with it. You will find content from all the teachers. It's great.
Yeah. And then Mr. Moderator actually shared a playlist earlier for Ecamm for Zoom. So check out that content.
Yes. Awesome. Okay, so let's go to our first trivia, and then we're going to go over Ecamm Live's Facebook member question number 1. So first, we will go to
What are we winning?
yeah, you know what? Perhaps if your hat is still there, we might just make that awesome. What do we say?
Hold on a second here. I am in the merch. And as of right now, I'm not sure. Hold on a second here. Let me just
The
browse.
black hat.
The black hat is available, and basically it's like this, but just all blacked out. And I believe there is a one with the orange Ecamm logo on here. I thought I saw a photo of it, but as of right now, I believe what's in stock is the black on black version of this. The black on black.
The black version
do.
of the camo hat
That's
will
green as
do.
well. That will
Yes?
do.
All right. Here we go. All right, let's play. Fuljens.
Let's go. This is the first trivia. Which Apple marketing campaign repurposed user-generated content into TV commercials?
Well, somebody forgot to add the clock.
Oh, shoot. Damn. I did.
We will let you know, fam. You're almost there.
Thank you so much, Ryan. We really appreciate that.
I added a very tiny.
Yeah.
But I think we're done, right?
Yeah, we should be good with this one.
Okay.
Pull up the correct answer.
All right. And the correct answer is
Shot
Shot.
on iPhone.
woo. You remember that campaign?
Yeah, that was one of the best ones. That's one of my favorite ones. 'Cause that's when it really started. You started exploring, like, oh shoot, I could like film movies on my iPhone, like
Right.
professional Hollywood stuff with the iPhone.
And do you remember? I don't know if you remember this because it was a while ago. I think it was in 2021. I had the lady whose content was used for that, and she was in the billboard and everything. I had her on Officially Unofficial. Do you remember that?
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, that was so awesome. I had her on the show, and she's just explaining her experience and all of that and how everything went out. Again,
That's dope.
creating content. You never know who's gonna pick it up.
That is dope.
It's awesome. She just
Shot on
tagged Apple.
iPhone. And although there was some typos, George is the winner. George got it. Shot on
So
iPhone.
George, here.
Yes.
Nice, George. Here we go. George is still.
Tatiana
George, you're
says
still
does
doing
correct
it.
spelling. Tatiana says does correct spelling count?
But hey, Ron.
Paul says we'll see how strict Anna is with spelling. We gave George the pass. We gave you the pass, George. Oh,
Here we
that's
go.
funny. That is funny. Oh, I'm in tears.
This is okay. Shorten iPhone. No, I got you. I got you. But Ron, I just wanted to say thank you so much. Thank you for saying that.
Thank you, Ron.
Thank you. Yeah, shot on iPhone. I got you, George.
short in iPhone.
And Valerie said think different. Okay, my cat think different. So a lot of people. And John
Yeah, it
over
was
here,
kinda
John,
split.
he was like shot on iPhone.
Okay,
You see?
iPhone. Yeah, we had some typos.
We were here. We were here together. Okay, it's the 4th of July weekend almost here. We're just kind of like it's that type of week. Okay, Matt, Tatiana. Okay.
Yes.
And then
moderator.
John, corrected himself. Nice.
Yeah.
There was an app for that. Okay.
That was a good one too.
Mm-hmm.
There's an app for that was awesome.
Yeah. There we go. Woohoo! Okay, so you won the black. Fuljens, so you have the black that had accessible?
I
You
do
typically
not.
have it somewhere.
Oh no,
right?
it's in my car. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see what we're talking about. I like the original multicolor gumdrop iMac ad. Way back in the day. I just wanted to. Okay, man. Okay, sometimes.
I mean, is that good? Is that good?
Is that right? Because those colors were nice. I mean, those colors is like candy. You know? I know, right, John? Like you just autocorrect, especially when you're trying to type fast. And speaking of that, how many of you are watching on, where are you, what platform? Are you on your phone or are you on your iPad or on your TV? All of you. This question is for all of you. And I'm not sure what happened, but did any of you answer if you knew that we have an ENN newsflash? Does anyone know? And Saeed, yes. Okay, so we used to do that. And Fuljens, this is for you. Just add letters A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J.
Definitely.
Right? We used to do that. Okay, so George is on his iPhone. Tatiana's on her iPhone. Oh, Paul is on his Mac. Of course, Paul, with 25 monitors, right? Too. We got to see your setup again, Paul.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you have shared it in a while. And then, okay. Saeed is on the PC. Johnny is on Yes. Ben is on iPad.
Oh, Johnny has seen the newsflash. Matt says like the newsflash segments.
Okay. So
And
here's
we have iPhone users. Oh, John is watching on Apple TV but commenting on iPhone. Yep.
got it. Okay. Ooh, clever. Clever. How do we look,
good
John, on the Apple TV on the big screen? AG's on the phone. Maggie's on the phone. Oh, wow. Johnny's on phone. MacBook. Okay. Just Tornado. Clever.
Tornado. Mm-hmm. Nice.
iPad. That's for you, Fuljens.
Right. Step one, plug. Step
So
two,
the reason why I was asking about the newsflash is because we're doing A/B testing live, right? So we are posting vertical content, but we also were posting horizontal content. So for those of you who were able to watch the newsflash horizontally, and then now you're watching it vertically, what do you prefer?
Which do you prefer?
Yeah. Which do you prefer? Just please write it in the comments. Let us know. We take your suggestions seriously, just like we will do ABC. Mm-hmm. Okay. Nice.
Just Tornado, double dosing it. MacBook on kitchen table and iPhone on counter, so I don't miss anything. Yeah,
oh my gosh.
It bees like that sometimes.
Let's
It bees
go.
like that sometimes. Matt wants ENN on his Commodore 64.
Oh my God.
But it does be like that sometimes. Yep. You know when I do that during leaps. That's exactly how I am during leap into whatever we're leaping into.
Yeah.
So I have leap on the desktop, and then when I have to go down somewhere, I have it on the I have the Ultra Live app on my phone, so I could just be about and come right back to the
Yeah.
main platform. Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, John. And you can
Thank you.
say that and you're watching us on the big TV. That's great. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you. Okay, horizontal on YouTube, says Paul. Horizontal on YouTube. We are. Okay. Got it. Always landscape, please. Okay,
Does that.
landscape here, please. Yes. Okay. Okay.
And,
Yes.
George prefers the landscape as well.
Okay, George, Matt, Paul. Okay, we got you. We got you. Yep. Okay, awesome. Now let's go to some of our fan members' questions. This is the first one, Fuljens.
Which video setup do you have? Asks Renee C. Larson. Any good ones for eye contact without a prompter? I really like this question. And fam in the chat, please feel free to chime in on what setup that you have or any tips that you have for eye contact without a prompter. Of course, the first one is just to look directly into the lens, right, Miss Hill? That's the first and foremost. You should practice that, whether you have a prompter or not, or before you even get into all that stuff, you definitely need to practice that and get comfortable with looking directly into the lens and whatnot, right? But for me, at first, before I invested in the Mac Studio, I had the MacBook set up. And what I would do, I have the MacBook on a riser, and I would place it directly underneath my lens, so I'm able to just look directly at the screen. But now with the Mac Studio, what I did was I got a 16-inch 4K monitor that connects USB-C, and I have that on a tripod, and that's kind of like replacing the MacBook, and I have that right underneath my lens. So I'm just able to look at the screen here. I have the browser in front of me where I'm in the interview. I have the comments right here and all that good stuff. And same thing, if I was producing the following week, whatever, it would be the Ecamm program window in front of me, and then also the Ecamm comments right here, so we could just direct our attention this way, right? And any notes. So this works for me, and I've been using this for several years now.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely it takes practice to look at the camera when there's nothing there, right? So it's like sometimes you have your notes might be, if using the teleprompter, you might have your notes there, and you're just looking through, right? You're looking past that piece of paper. And then also if you don't have anything there, you're just looking at the screen. And yeah, it takes practice, definitely. Any
Definitely.
tips for him, fam? Any tips? Let's see. All right, let's see if where are we? The first member question. And anybody says,
Saeed says, make the gallery on Zoom small and move the gallery under your camera on your screen. Yeah, that's another good thing too. So that's why it's good to have. I think that's what, for at least for me, to have a monitor right here underneath the lens. That's good for Zoom calls as well. And then let's say there's a gallery of, like, let's say we're in a meeting with about like 4 people or whatnot. I would have it put in a rectangular position, so all the cameras are just right next to each other in the horizontally, and place it at the very top of the screen. This way, I'm looking more closer to the top of the monitor versus having the participants down or in the middle of the screen. So just having them just brought to the top of the monitor, if that
yeah,
makes sense. And that's really
yeah.
good. That helps with maintaining eye contact on the screen.
Yeah, and it's just like, for example, in real life, you're talking to someone and you're not making eye contact all the time with them. You might look down, you might look to the side or something like that. So it is okay to do the same thing, in my opinion. It is okay to look. Some people go like, oh no, I have to just keep my eyes and I cannot look down on my notes. Even on
The news.
national television, on the news and things like that, they're looking at their notes. They have either an iPad or sometimes they even have their iPhone, and they have a laptop most of the time, and they're looking at their, right? And then they going back and making eye contact with us with the camera, and then making eye contact with the co-host or their guests. So it is okay to look down sometimes. What were you going to say, Fuljens?
Oh no, no, I'm agreeing with that. It's like on the news they have that, and on talk shows, right? They have their cue cards and whatnot, right? So it's okay to read your notes. But which is a good segue into what Matt says, is to write your talking points on a small piece of paper and tape it below the lens. That's another strategy I found that's to be helpful as well, especially if you need somebody just to have those talking points and. And you keep, especially when we're doing pre-recorded and you have to do multiple takes. It's like, you know what? Let's write it down, let's type it, and just tape it right underneath the lens so your notes are right in front of you. So you don't need a prompt or anything like that, because it's not worth having the prompter and all that. You just need some quick talking points. Just tape it to the lens. It is a really good strategy.
Yeah, it is. It's super awkward. If someone looks into your eyes for 60 minutes, I will leave. Oh, yeah. No, I'll be like, okay, you okay? Okay. But there was something, what was it? Plexicam? What is Plexicam?
Yeah, I have not tried Plexicam, but I'm not sure who mentioned it, but somebody did answer in the Ecamm Live community.
Yeah,
too, Renee,
and that's funny,
to check out Plexicam as well.
Yeah, that was one of the next member questions. That was one of the next member questions that we had. I just got 51 shares. 58 shares of what? I just got 58 shares.
Of stock? What did you get, Micah? What you just invested in over here? Ecamm stock? Well, congratulations.
Wait, Paul, what you're saying? Yes, remember to stare at the lens constantly? There was a not to stare.
He follows up with not.
Yeah, not to stare. Okay, there we go. Not. Remember, not to stare. Yeah, because, you were like, okay, Micah, good.
Nice.
Okay, nice. Yes. We were going to root for you. I'm like, yes,
Right.
okay, 58 shares up.
Just like winning the lotto over here.
All right, here we
Oh
go.
my
So
gosh.
this is the second trivia, fam. Here we go, getting ready for it. Second trivia. Fuljens.
Which technique involves repurposing a long form video into multiple shorter clips for social media? A, video splicing, B, content atomization, or C, clip mining?
All right, see that cut and paste? That cut and paste was sweet.
Nice.
Cut and paste. Ecamm, yes. Here we go. Yes, let's see.
Slice and dice.
Fam, it's just like, we're not even going to do the whole thing.
Moderators just give wrong answers because they can't participate. So,
All right. And the correct answer
Slap
is
content atomization.
content atomization. Wow, that sounds so, yeah,
Terms,
okay.
Terminologies.
Look at that. Hey.
We do have a winner.
Okay.
Just Tornado. Just Tornado.
Okay,
I'm
so
just gonna
where
say
are
Tora.
we?
Tora, you won.
Where I'm looking for Torah. Oh, video.
First
Okay.
answer.
Oh, no. Where are we? Content. Here we go.
Right, there you
Okay.
go.
Yes, Jos Antonio, congratulations. And for those of you, okay, George already knows that he has to send an email to marketing@ecamm.com, but maybe
Yes.
you don't just. So you send an email to marketing@ecamm.com and you say that you are a winner on ENN and you won the black on black hat?
These answers are so funny.
I know. I almost want to like go back.
Oh my
Let's do this.
gosh.
Okay, let me see. What was it?
Slice and dice, slap chop, video fruit ninja, chop it up.
I mean, can you do
Mr.
it?
Miyagi chop.
Slap chop.
Okay, Tora is fine. We can say Tora. I'm surprised nobody said Ric Flair chop.
Ooh, AG. Look at AG. Yes, chop it up.
Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, it is Ocean 11's vibes. K-Walk. It does give Ocean 11 vibes.
I think it's B, but you can expect me to write content. All right, Tora, great. Yes.
You have the what's that? 1:52 p.m. pass, 1:52 a.m. pass. I would say.
Tatiana, right? I thought it was called making shorts from your lawns, right?
You know.
Yeah, that too. Okay, it was awesome. Okay, and here we go. Thank you, Paul. Okay, so here we go with the question number 2, and I think Said gave us a little bit of foreshadow to that. I think. No, this is not the one. Okay. Finally upgraded my MacBook and I'm ready to load the newest Ecamm version. Do I delete the earlier Ecamm Beta 4.2b7 and Ecamm Live Virtual Camera and then download the newest version, or just download the newest and then delete? I don't want to lose any profiles. This is a question that is often asked. And Fuljens, you take it for part 1. And I'll do part 2.
Right. So the first part is, do I delete the earlier Ecamm beta? And Ecamm, no, you don't have to delete it. You just go into check for updates and update it. You don't have to delete and reinstall anything. And, I guess you're going to cover the second part.
Yeah, and they're completely independent, right? So you once you delete Ecamm, like you can have the standard regular version of Ecamm with your profiles, and if you open the Ecamm Live Beta, you will open them as well. The profiles will open on both, right? So you will not lose anything, right? It's gonna be good. If everything goes well and it's not retrograde, anything like that, everything will go well and you will lose nothing. Okay, so you're safe to go. But this is a question that it's very it's common, but it makes sense that they ask that question, right? It just makes sense. So you are safe to delete the previous version of the beta.
Yeah. And you know why I think it makes sense to ask that question? Because I can't really off the top of my head think of other apps where I have both the beta and the native version. Can you think of any apps
I don't do
a
lot of beta testing, so that's the better question for those who do a lot of beta testing, like Jeremy and Paul,
right,
and Dog. But I don't know.
For example, CapCut. I have CapCut on my desktop, and it's either I have regular CapCut or join the beta program, and my CapCut is now just beta. So I don't have 2 CapCuts on my desktop, for example, right? So other than I can't really at least for me on my end, the only app where I have native and beta on my desktop is Ecamm. I can't think of any other program that has that. At least for me.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it depends on the software, on the platform, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. So that is that question. So now we have the third one, and I think that's the one that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, that was
that was the first one. Okay, do I have it or did I copy it twice? Yeah, I copied it twice. So we do just have 2. It is fine because we have
They were both good questions.
Yeah. And it's fine because it is 7:56 and we have the last trivia. So let's go for trivia.
Time flew by.
Yeah, right? Let's go for trivia number 3, which is the final one. Get your fingers ready. Here's a little timer for you.
Which of the following is not a recommended practice for repurposing content on social media? Sharing links without custom previews, varying hashtag usage by platform, using the same post across all platforms. You can respond with A, B, or C.
Ooh, look at you, Fuljens. Yes. Improv. And so he just goes, hey. Say less.
Bye, Tatiana.
Bye, Tatiana. Rest that foot. What is everybody doing for July 4th if you celebrate it? And the correct answer is
C. Using the same post across all platforms.
yes. Look at this.
Oh, it's A on the top, the bottom, or the middle.
Right? And why isn't
That's
that okay?
funny.
So we have a winner.
Yes, we do. Matt. Yes,
Let me
Matt.
see. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
uh-huh.
okay. See, okay. Matt wrote it. Okay. All right, Matt. I guess you don't have the black on black hat, and you know the deal. Marketing@ecamm.com. Marketing@ecamm.com for the sun, all the summer. Put the hat on, protect your head, your face, and all of that great stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
Congratulations.
A is on top. Bottom or middle? So yes,
we'll-
fam.
we'll
So
add-
this
we'll add those
this
letters.
is was that Fulgens?
We will add those letters.
Yes,
You know,
we will add those letters.
and it's going to be a building blocks thing, because normally the reason why I remove the letters is because the letters are usually being added to the actual answers. I believe the letters and they move around. So if you're doing the
Right.
the dynamic text box and all that stuff, and it doesn't look uniform. But
Yeah.
the other strategy is to actually have the letters just placed in the box itself.
Right.
This way, the text is not going to move the letters around. So that's what's going to be done.
Yeah.
Be building blocks.
Yeah, you can see us working on that maybe this Wednesday. So you will see us on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we will be building blocking and building all of this great graphics inside of Ecamm. And Fulgens will wear his hat again. And perhaps, Jeremy, you can enlist
I enlisted.
and receive a hat. I think that hat is a vintage. The hat is vintage.
Yeah, it's one of the vintage.
Yeah.
At least for
Yeah.
now, until they bring it
Yes,
back.
you would. Yes, you will. Here we go. Yes, you will.
Definitely.
So what is everyone doing for, if you celebrate 4th of July, or if you're celebrating Canada Day today, how did you celebrate it? Or how are you celebrating it? And how are you going to celebrate July 4th? Fulgens, how are you going to celebrate July 4th?
If the weather holds and behaves, we are doing some more grilling. We're able to grill for the first time this summer yesterday.
Yeah,
Worked out well.
you did.
So we're going to, let me check. Let's check. Today was a very beautiful day.
It
only
was.
peaked to 74 degrees. It's currently 70 degrees right now. 4th of July is Thursday, right?
Yep.
So we have it's showing just sun and clouds right now. High of 84. So
Very nice.
we should
Very
be able
nice.
to do some grilling.
Yeah. And you see the scrolling ticker that's under here, all of the goodness. That is inside of Ecamm. We
Yes.
created that inside of Ecamm. Some of you might know that already because you've been with us for a while. Some of you might not. So all these graphics that you're seeing here, with the exception of the background, are created inside of Ecamm. Pretty awesome stuff.
Definitely. And looking forward to the Cap Show 21-day content habit challenge. So this new look with the color patterns and the borders and all those good stuff was inspired by those graphics that you're going to see in the 21-day content habit challenge by Ecamm and Cap Show. So it's
Yeah.
staying on brand for the challenge for the month of July.
Exactly. It's gonna be because and the colors are so nice that there are a lot of great combinations and a lot of
Oh, yeah.
great. It makes it really fun to design with.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Love
okay,
the
so
look.
Paul is going to
Stay
try
cool
to
for the
stay
fourth.
cool for the fourth. Is going to be triple digits.
Oh my gosh. Oof.
Yes, Paul, stay in Instacart if you have Instacart or whatever you have over
Right.
there.
Exactly.
Uber or whatever it is that you do. That you will
Chris
do over there.
Stone, hello. Good to see you here.
Oh, we're gonna have to bring that hat back, Fuljens. You're gonna have to send some stuff to some people because that hat is lit.
We have to let Katie know. There's a major request for this hat now. And I think is you know what's funny? And I don't know if it's ironic or whatnot, but in the trailer, the Cap Show trailer, I think you see it before ENN starts. Doc is wearing the camo hat also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
so
right. It's a thing.
it's a thing right now.
It's a thing. All right. So AG will be celebrating his birthday tomorrow. So the fourth will be up at. Oh, happy birthday, AG.
Happy
oh my
birthday.
Gosh. Yes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you and your favorite. Happy birthday.
The snaps.
Happy
you get
birthday.
The snaps.
Just for you, AG.
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome. Happy birthday, AG. The fam. It's just happy birthday. Okay, so 4th of July, I'll visit the Harrisburg Street Festival and buy cool art and eat. Yes,
Nice.
That's what we're doing.
Sounds
That's what
like
we're
a
doing
plan.
here. Great stuff.
Sounds like a plan.
Yes, okay. I'm not attempting to grill outside in what
H-Town.
town?
H-Town.
H-Town? Where is that?
Because I would also be grilled. H-Town, Houston, Texas.
Oh, okay.
I would also be grilled and flame broiled.
Oh my gosh, in
on the
Texas.
inside.
Listen, Tora, we need you. Stay inside. Stay inside. Follow Paul's advice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Paul, thank you for crushing. People are gonna be like, dang it.
Crushing dreams.
But Paul is here to just deliver the truth. The hat isn't available from our new merch vendor, but perhaps it could be something that's camo. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe we'll find something.
July 4th is also National Sidewalk Egg.
That is, there's so many
Oh my gosh.
interesting national days. There's
For
so
real.
many. I never heard of that one until today. You could
Yeah.
learn a national day every single day.
There
There's
was
a social
one-
media calendar that I look up. I haven't looked up in a while, but there were so many the days that you wouldn't even think of.
I just want to see the people frying eggs. I want to see people frying eggs. And what was the other one that it was it hot pizza? That was not weird. It was another one that was kind of, we talked about it on here, but I would like to see some pictures of people frying eggs on the
Oh
sidewalk.
my gosh, for real. I'm pretty sure TikTok is gonna have them.
More happy birthdays for AG. More happy birthday. Yes,
Birthday, old
yes.
I'm seeing insects just giving up midair from the heat and dropping to the ground.
They're like, wee.
Oh my gosh.
This is not right. Oh my
Oh my
gosh, I
gosh.
mean, for real, all joking aside, the heat is nothing to joke with. I do not, this is true story. I do not go out if it's like above 90. I'm inside the house. Fuljens is like, come on, let's go get ice cream. And I'm like, no, ice cream is not going to take me out of my house. I don't need to be out there. You can go and get ice cream and bring it back to me, which will be a milkshake. So he doesn't do it.
It's like too bad.
But
I'll just be
yeah,
out
it
there.
just gets so humid and thick. And it's like you cannot breathe. And why be out there? Why? So yeah, stay safe, fam. Stay safe. Yes, and happy birthday, AG. All right, everyone. Well, thank you for being here with us. Again, we're going to be live on Wednesday, and it's going to be fun. If we don't see you, have an amazing 4th of July. And we will see you on Monday, where Cap Show CEO and founder is going to be here to talk to us more about the 21-day content habit challenge and how you can claim your 30 days free pass for the app. Thank you so much. My name is Ana Gil.
And I'm Fuljens Henry. Go enjoy some ice cream, everybody.
Maybe we can go buy ice cream now. Maybe we can go buy ice cream now. There we go. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Well, Johnny, yes. Not sure. Because, yeah, they're both, yes. Okay. Peace, everybody. Thank you so much. You're watching Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. My name is Ana Gil.
And I'm Fuljens Henry.
Bye. Good night.